At a Republican House press briefing late last week, Utah Congressman Stewart warned of the politicization of the FBI in the wake of the raid on Mar-A-Lago. Last week, former President Trump's home in Florida was raided by FBI agents amid a federal probe in his handling of White House records. The move has caused shockwaves politically, with Democrats defending the raid and demanding critics await its findings. Conservatives, however, have charged President Biden, Attorney General Merrick Garland, and the top brass of the intelligence community with abusing their power in the ratcheted-up inquisition into Trump. Since the raid, Trump's poll numbers among Republicans have increased. Stewart, an ally of the former president, added his voice to the many others on the right side of the aisle condemning the raid.
Utah, Stewart. Stewart from Utah. Much that is necessary to be said is already said here, so I'm going to be very brief and just a couple personal observations. As a former Air Force pilot, I've spent a lot of time around the world. I believe the United States has a truly unique, a truly extraordinary responsibility to the rest of the world. Whether we like it or not, they look to us as an example of how they want to be able to live their lives. And part of that, I believe a big part of that, is this idea that people in the United States are treated equally. The people around the world want to live under an American FBI and their leadership, not an American KGB, or some of the nefarious innuendos that would come with living under an organization or a government that treats people differently. But the perception is now that happens, that the Department of Justice and the FBI has chosen a team, and that they're working for that team now against the interest of other Americans. And Christopher Wray, I would say to you personally, you are in the middle of a crisis of leadership. You have to assure the American people that you are working for all of us, not for just some of us. You took an extraordinary step yesterday, something that, to my knowledge, has never happened in our history. If that was essential, then you have to tell the American people, and you have to tell them now. You can't hide behind the explanation of it's an ongoing investigation. If you did what you did this week and there was a necessity for it, then tell the American people why. They deserve to know. And until you do that, then you have to recognize that this crisis of faith is going to continue under your leadership and under the leadership of our Attorney General. That's why we're here. We just want the American people to know. Tell us why you did this.